Okay, hello and welcome to the 4th episode of Arcade Assault on this week leading up to EVO, and today we are playing the original Guilty Gear. So, I'll be totally honest, I don't see a difficulty select, so I assume it must just be 1. Either that or it might have like an unlockable one, I don't know. So I guess we're just going to be going with the default difficulty. So let's just get right on into it. So, we have Sol, Chip, Potemkin, who looks very different in this one from how I've seen him in every other game in the series. May, Cliff, who I don't think I've seen in any of the other ones. Kai, Zato, Axel, Milia, and Dr. Baldhead, who would eventually become Faust. I'm just going to play Kai because he's very much the kind of baseline character, and I'll be honest, I've never really played much Guilty Gear. I have Exerd Rev 2 because I got it dirt cheap. I think I got it just before Strive came out. And yeah, I haven't played it all that much, but like, it's one of those games where like I haven't played it much, but it is really good. I can say that with certainty. And yeah, and then I played it wasn't the demo, but I played, like, I guess the beta for Strive, and I remember playing Kai a lot in that. Like, Kai was definitely my go-to character. And also, even just after this one round, I'm immediately realizing, yeah, I might have to, like, turn down the game brightness for this video, because it seems like there's a lot of, like, blue, red, and especially white flashes. So, yeah, let's try to, you know, not have to worry about those. So, Kai is obviously a pretty basic character. He's very much the Ryu of the game. Like, him and Sol are pretty much the Ryu and Ken. So I have basically the Hadoukens, which are, I think they're called Stun Edge. Then there's his Shoryu, basically. Then he has a kind of low sweep one. And also a cool kind of flippy move. We also have... I'm really glad I blocked that. We also have his super, if I can get to work. I didn't get it to come out. But his super's called Ride the Lightning, and I will definitely land it at some point in this run. I mean, to be fair, Axel does have a rather interesting fighting style. I say that, I imagine fighting him must be really annoying, because, you know, zoners. But, I don't know. I'll be honest, I just don't like fighting zoners in any fighting game. However, at the same time, fighting zoners is really annoying, but at the same time, when you manage to get in on them and you finally just get the damage, it's just very satisfying. It's like playing a grappler when you finally get in. Oh, also, I guess fun little fact about this game. This was actually a PS1 original game. As far as I'm aware, Guilty Gear 1 was never in arcades. And honestly, I think there's probably a good reason for that. And by that, I mean, I will attempt to show it at some point during this playthrough. No promises that I'll manage to get it to work, but we'll see what we can do. Well, there's Ride for Lightning. I managed to get that to work. Also, I'll be honest, I could tell you very little about Guilty Gear's lore. I know that Milia and Zato were a couple at one point, and Zato, like, in order to get his shadow thing with Eddie, that's how he lost his sight. And then I think he dies at one point, which is in why in one of the games he's just Eddie, but, like, still being put... But, like, Eddie's puppeting Zato or something? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to try to land this on Baldhead here. So, basically, perfect, we landed it. And that is why I imagine this game would have been a nightmare in arcades. If you land the instant kill, you win the match. Like, you can start the first round with that, and the match is just over. It's like, oh, well, you know... If you get hit by that, round 1, you don't get round 2 or 3. The match is just done. So, yeah. Obviously, you could, in theory, just blaze through arcade mode using that for literally everything. I'm going to try to not do that. I might try to land on one or more opponent. But, like, I definitely don't want to try to just, you know, use on literally everybody. Okay, we completely whiffed that time. But that's fine. Also, I know Cliff has something to do with the story. I want to say he's like Testament's adopted father or something. I'm not 100% certain on that. People who know Guilty Gear lore, please correct me. Because, I'll be honest, Guilty Gear lore is, like, honestly, fighting game lore in general can be a bit of a handful sometimes, but Guilty Gear lore seems like a lore unto itself. Like, I know there's, like, something that happened with Japan. I know Axel got, like, dragged through time. I know that there's, like, a whole bunch of stuff with the Gears, and Dizzy ends up as, like, Kai's wife, and that leads Kai to have, like, a crisis, because he's, like, he was meant to destroy Gears, and now he's married to one. I don't know, Guilty Gear lore is complicated. Also, this stage looks super sick. Like, easily my favorite looking stage so far. I think it... Also, Zato is, kinda just doing the thing. Honestly, I think this may be a lost cause. Or at least this round might be. However, jumping heavy slash does so much. I don't know, let's see if we can make the comeback here. We got chipped out. Okay. That's fine. I do know that you have to beat arcade mode. I think it's specifically with only Sol or Kai to get Biken in this one. But it's like you have to beat arcade mode with no continues, but it's only with Sol or Kai, and then you can fight Biken. Honestly, I might as well just try for the instant kill, because I don't know if I'm going to win under normal circumstances. Actually, yeah, I can definitely take the round, if nothing else. I'll be honest. There we go. Okay, we got the round. Also, you may have been able to audibly hear the, like, panic mashing. You know, happens to probably everyone. But yeah, I'll be honest, Zato is a character who, from my time watching Strive, Zato looks like a nightmare to fight. Like, just the unrelenting, like, the seemingly unrelenting pressure that he manages to exert over the match just seems like an absolute nightmare to deal with. I mean, then again, Happy Chaos seems much the same way. Okay. I like how just through each of his things, Kai is gradually realizing, like, hey, yeah, this tournament, something's not right here. Also, I don't know at what point Potemkin became, like, as we currently know him, but in this one, he's just, like, a massive guy. I mean, to be fair, he's technically just a massive guy in all of them. But I know that has, like, something to do with, like, a rebellion in Zep, I think. But yeah, okay, Potemkin must have did a lot. Okay, yeah, we lose. We just got hit with the instant kill. So, yeah, we won't be seeing Biken. And, we can put that on the list. So that is continue number 1. Actually, you know what, maybe I should do that. Like, number of continues versus number of times I just get hit with the instant kill. Okay, I didn't expect it to kind of, like, armor through that, but okay. But yeah, I don't know what Potemkin's deal is. Also, I guess it kind of goes without saying, but Guilty Gear just has really good music. Admittedly, I haven't had much of the ones from this one. We just got destroyed again. So, 2 continues. 2 instant kills in the first round. But you know what? It'll be okay. If most of our losses are against Potemkin, I'll be okay with that. Like, I mean, we didn't lose to Zato, we didn't lose to Faust. Technically, it isn't Faust in this one, but whatever. Honestly, this seems to just loop really comfortably. Like, that seems like such a comfortable and easy loop. Like, I assume I assume during the jump there is, like, room to block, but that really seems effective. Also, I should probably, like, at least try using some of Kai's other moves. But yeah, I will say, Guilty Gear always delivers on the soundtrack, even if I admittedly haven't heard all of it from all of the games. Like, Strive's soundtrack, I am yet to hear a song that misses. Exod's OST, I think, like, I can think of, like, maybe one or two that I wasn't amazingly fond of, but even then, it was, like, still, like, it was one of those ones where it's like, you know what, all of these are tunes, just maybe not all of them are my style. Admittedly, I'm just going to quickly go back to Strive's soundtrack. When I first heard it, wasn't a massive fan of Bridget's theme. Now it's actually one of my favourite songs in the game. I say that, I don't actually own Strive, but I have, like, the entire soundtrack just, like, you know, on the regular rotation. Also, I think since this is the first Guilty Gear game, I imagine this is, like, pre-President Chip, right? Like, is this when he was still a drug runner, or what? Because I know at some point he becomes a president. I think it's, like, of his own company or something. Of his own country, sorry. Guilty Gear is a strange, strange beast of a series in terms of its lore, to be totally honest. And we just got instant killed. That is 3 continues, 3 instant kills. You know what, that's fine. If all of my losses are to the instant kill, then honestly, that's okay by me. Also, yeah, you can just, like, if you want to, you can just try it as many times as you want. Admittedly, there is a certain level of kind of inbuilt salt when I try it like 6 times, mess it up every time, then get hit by it straight away. But yeah, I don't know when the exact timing is I imagine it might be a bit different for everyone. I imagine it might be like when you do the dash, but I genuinely could not tell you. Also, to the surprise of no one, Chip is ridiculously fast. I mean, makes perfect sense. He is a ninja, after all. Which also, actually, I don't remember his theme from Exard. I'll be honest, I listen to the Strive ones a lot, but the ones from Exard, I don't remember a massive amount of them, but I really like Bedman's theme. Millier's one is great. Big fan of Elfelt's one. And a couple of the others. Like, Johnny's is fantastic. Slayer's! Honestly, I choose to believe that Johnny and Slayer aren't in Strive yet, because we just need a bit more time to figure out how to make tunes that are, like, on that level. Just, like, how can we improve on that? Because, well, they are genuinely phenomenal pieces of music. I'll be honest, I don't even know what happened that round. I kind of just got hit with, like, 8 separate mixes, and I can't even be mad. On the plus side, yeah, wait, I've just realized Chip has a teleport. On the plus side, he is very frail. He is, like, rush down through and through as far as I can tell. It's like, he will rush you down and get the mix. But, like, if you get him, he's dead. Okay, gotta fight May now, hopefully, you know. From a little bit of time I have played before this, she doesn't seem as all in on the dolphin in this one, from what I've seen. Admittedly, I haven't spent a massive amount of time playing this game before. Also, May's entire deal with the jellyfish pirates, I don't, like, fully understand them. Like, I know that there's 12 of them. I think they're all named after the months. And I know that Johnny is, like, their kind of, like, adopted dad or something. And I know that May really likes Johnny. But that's all I really know about them. That, and also, you know, May does have the dolphin. I don't know if does the dolphin itself have a name? Because I think Totsugeki is just charge, right? Like, I don't know. But yeah, I will say, if I'm currently okay, I would say I'm currently having fun. I'm also, you know, not exactly the best at this, but then again, I don't think I'm the best at any fighting game, really. Okay, let's try to land for super and just go from there. You know what? That also kinda works. Never mind, that didn't work actually, because we lost the round. I should have just gone for the simple thing. I should have just gone for the stun edge. I should have just gone for the fireball. That or, like, the stun dipper, which I think is the low on the kick. Because I imagine I could probably combo into that, right? I'll be honest, I am kind of just, I'm kind of just doing the same combo over and over again, and just hoping that nothing will, like, break out the loop in time. Okay, okay, you know what? Credit to May for handing us our first loss that wasn't an instant kill, you know? Like, I'll give credit to May on that. Actually, I think this is our final normal stage before, like, all the story ones. Because after this, I think it's just Sol, Testament, and then the final boss. If I recall correctly. Oh, I nearly... Well, I meant to do a different move there, but I'll take it. Like, I meant to do the Shoryuken move there. Like, the... Which one is it? I think it's Vapor Frost. That one. Like, I meant to do that, and, yeah, I just did the input wrong. Also, I will say, I have no idea what I don't know how they do it. Like, I've seen about half of the people I've fought so far use this kind of charge, and I don't know how to do it. So, okay, that should kill. Fantastic. Okay, so that is stage 8 clear, so we should have 3 stages left. Because we fought 8 of the... Well, there's 10 playable characters we have. We're playing as 1, we don't do a mirror match, so it should just be Sol here. Okay. Does he have Bandit Bringer in this one? I don't know. Then again, at this point in the series, it's like... In this one, I think Kai is just hunting Sol down because he's, like, a problem to the Holy Order or something. Like, I'll be honest, Guilty Gear, as I've mentioned previously, the lore is kind of a disaster that I don't understand properly. Not that I've, like, looked at it in depth, but, yeah. Hopefully we can beat Sol first try. And I lost my meter. I think I must have started up the animation for my super and then gotten hit. He loves this wall kick. Like, this one kick off the wall, Sol seems to love doing that. Like, he seems to be doing that as much as I'm doing, like, jump in heavy slash. Okay, maybe not quite as much, but still. Like, he is really going for that move. If he really seems to like that jump and kick. I don't even know which move that is. Like, I know Volcanic Viper is, like, his kind of Shoryuken style one. Like, it's his DP. And... yeah. Well, we're dead. Okay, so that's what, like... I think that's 6 continues now, with 2 actual, like, losses. With the other 2 just being instant kills. Wait, can I instant kill the bosses? I imagine you probably can. Either way, we're getting there. I remember I have done this a couple of times before, or just, like, off camera. I always lose a few times to Sol, to be totally honest. Like, I feel like the game really does kind of, like, ramp up the difficulty when it gets to Sol. Well, we missed, but it got us out of the corner, so I guess little victories, I suppose? Okay, we can still take this round here. No, we got hit. Okay. That's fine, though. That's fine. Also, I will just say, like, I think Sol might be the coolest looking main character from a fighting game. I mean, to be fair, in general, Guilty Gear character designs kinda go really hard. Like, I think obviously some characters' outfits in some games might not always be winners, but like in general, I think they tend to just not miss. It's like, I think they just work for pretty much every character. Like, I'm trying to think of one that doesn't, and I am really struggling. I mean, I say that, I'm talking like I know how that would, like, you know, reflect on all of their characters and everything. Like, okay, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Okay, we didn't... That could have been a disaster. We nearly had him. We nearly had the first round. Okay, you know what? We can do this. We can do this. Duel 2. Duel 2, let's rock. Same strategy as always, but you know what? This time we have, like... You know what? This time we have a considerable lead. That should kill. There we go. That's a perfect. I will call that a massive win. Also, I know I mentioned it earlier, and how I don't really know the soundtrack for this game specifically, but I do know that Kai's theme in this one is fantastic. I think it's just like, because Holy Orders is kind of a tune, but also, I know that it gets some reprises in some of Kai's later themes in the series, and there we go, we managed to defeat Sol. So now, we are just up to the bosses. So that's the regular roster down, and now it's just 2 people left. Also, yeah, so Sol is kind of like holding back there. This desolate plateau is the winner's circle? Ridiculous. You thought that I wasn't aware? Aware of the evil permeating this tournament? Show yourself, Gear. Now I see why they call you a genius. So you're the puppet master. Did you really think I'd let you revive Justice? Only reject act like you would make a mistake like this. Rejects, I'll forget you said that. Listen, this tournament was indeed held for the revival. You humans fought each other to be the sacrifices. Everyone involved at every level. I duped them all. Well, now it's time to end this comedy. All I require is the blood of one more sacrifice. The only blood spilled here will be your own. Prepare to die. Testament is still around during Strive, so evidently, we ain't killing Testament today. Also, Testament is just really cool. Like, I don't know what their deal is, but I know Testament's really cool. Also, you only see it for a few frames in certain moves and stuff, but I do like how Testament seems to get a cool skull mask. It really kind of solidifies the whole Reaper aesthetic that they have going on. Can I instant kill Testament? I mean, I think I need to get in to find that out. Wait, did I just see a poison effect? Well, that's kind of a new one to me, but you know what? We are currently working on a perfect, so let's just... Well, when in doubt, it's worked against every other opponent in the game. When in doubt, just jump in and mash. Just leaping heavy slash and just mash to victory, I suppose. You know, or get caught on the jump in and lose nearly half my health bar. You know, one or the other. Wait, I can instant kill Testament. Can I land it though? Yeah, I don't know what the timing is. Like, I don't know what the timing is, so I just made myself look really stupid by doing like, kick, run to the other side, kick, run to the other side. Also, yeah, we do get, like, just on there, you do get to see the cool skull mask that Testament has. Like, you don't get to see much. For most of the time you don't get to see it, but it's cool. It's only there for a few frames usually. Also, after Zato's stage, this is maybe the coolest one. Although all the headless knights actually might make this one even cooler. Yeah, I don't know what the timing is. So I am just going to leave it, I think, and just fight Testament outright. Will I regret this? Oh, no doubt. But you know what? When in doubt, I shouldn't have jumped back. I should have just tried to backdash rather than jumping back. Okay, round 2. I'll be honest, I don't even know what half of these moves are doing. Okay. Okay, you know what? We're currently holding even in this round. We got a little bit of a lead. Okay, that went pretty well. Okay, we got a round. Very nice. Okay, good. We have 1 round against Testament. So far, so good. Also, your meter goes back down at the start of every round if you hadn't noticed already. So yeah, I can't just start the round with Ride the Lightning. And also, I seem to just trade with that every single time, so maybe I should stop. Also, like, I know this is like the default difficulty. Like, obviously, I don't know if there is an easier or harder option. But like, either way, like, this AI is really competent. Okay, can I just finish it? Can I finish them with Ride for Lightning here, please? Okay, I didn't expect the skull to just kind of eat the move, but hey, I'll take it. We still won. So what's going to happen next in the story? It's over. So the fabled hero has destroyed the human race. What? What are you saying? I said one more sacrifice was required, and I shall be that sacrifice. My blood is all that's needed. Justice will achieve complete resurrection. The world shall finally be wiped clean of humans. Damn, I've got no other choice. So we're gonna have to fight Justice. Justice, who may or may not be a mech. You know. Because sometimes that's just what you need in a fighting game. Also, credit where it's due, this is a really sick robot design. Like, I know Justice is, like, I know Justice is supposed to be, like, the gear that can control all the other gears. Like, I know that much, and I think, Sol's ending is, like, under his headband, he has the same kind of mark, because he was, like, the original one or something, and that's like, oh, he was the guilty gear. If I recall correctly. Also, this stage is also absolutely sick. Like, hang on. This stage is amazing. I mean, to be fair, in general, Guilty Gear stages tend to look really cool. Honestly, I just love fighting game stages. There's just something so good about the stages in a fighting game most of the time. Okay, that was a lot of chip. That was, a rather alarming amount of chip damage, to be honest. And yeah, we just died to chip there. Can I crouch there? Like, does that hit? I assume I can crouch under that, because I'd be crouching so it wouldn't hit high. Like, in theory, that should work, right? Unless it hits mids. I don't know, whatever. Hopefully, we won't need to worry about it. Because, fortunately, much like everybody else in this game, Justice seems like we can just... Okay. Oh. They just did it twice. They just did it twice back to back. Okay, Justice has managed to take a win. I'll give Justice credit on that. Okay. Yeah, I think... Wait, was Justice partially Aria in this one? It might be. Again, I don't know Guilty Gear lore, so if I'm completely wrong about like 99.9% of things in here, please correct me. Because I know that Arya, Sol, and Asuka, who would become that man, were like the 3 main people on the original Gear project, I think. And then something happened to Arya and Sol, who, and Sol has basically been trying to hunt down that man kind of ever since, I think, right? Also, I think that man was finally added to Strive. Also, I'll be real, I love how he was always just referred to as that man. Like, never given a Like, that is kind of cool. Okay, that chip damage is... Well! Well then! No notes. No notes, just... No notes, only 3 back-to-back supers. Was that even a super, or was that just a basic move? I didn't see that meter go down, so I don't know if that was even a super. Because in theory, if that wasn't a super, they might be able to just do that whenever they want, and I might not be able to do anything about it. No, wait. Okay, it was a super, they just gain meter really fast. Okay, I jumped into that time. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We can do this. Can I instant kill Justice? Probably not. I'm not gonna try it. I really need to stop jumping in for everything there. I say that, but I'm immediately just losing again. Maybe if I let it come to me, then I can get a punish and a counter hit, and then we just kind of start this little corner loop. I don't even know if it's like a proper loop. I don't know if that would work. Like, I imagine that probably wouldn't work against like a human opponent, right? Okay, let's just go for Ride for Lightning to close the gap. It did not close the gap, and we just die on wake up. Okay, Justice is maybe a bit of an issue. I'll be honest. I have run through the arcade mode of this a few times before. I don't think I've ever struggled this much with Justice. I mean, I usually lose a few times to Chip. I usually lose once or twice to Zato. But, like, I usually beat Justice, like, first or second try. Nope. I am so glad I managed to catch that just in time. And we still lose. Okay, this time for certain. This time, I'm no longer playing. It is time for Kai Gaming. Okay. For real, though. Okay, that was a lot of damage. But it's fine. We can still win. Okay. I imagine... I don't really know what it means when it comes up with the gamble thing. I imagine that's like when the move would trade or something. Oh, no. Hello, game. I'm holding back. Can I block? I want to be mad, but I just can't. Like, look, I don't think I can be upset that the fighting game boss is cheap, you know? Like, if I was having... Did Justice just try to instant kill me? No, but it definitely chipped me to death. Man, how was I this close? How was I that close to winning that one time, and now I just can't even, like, get around? Okay, we got a decent start. Pretty solid start, actually. That is a fantastic... I was going to say that was a fantastic start to the round, and then we got hit. But hey, you know what? Can we throw Justice? You know what? Let's not find out. Oh, I'm stunned. Yeah, I lose. Yeah, I just got stunned. And I just had to kind of face tank the laser. Yeah, there was no way I was getting that. But hey, you know what? It's a boss. We can do this. What is a good fighting game arcade mode without a final boss to present us with some adversity here? Okay. This time for certain. This time, I'm confident I can win. And I was confident the last few times. And that did half a health bar. So that was like, what, 25% of my total health? Yeah, that seems fair. I say that, my combo does about the same, I think. Also, okay, we can get this, actually. Can I get... Okay, good. I managed to cancel that out. Okay, Ride for Lightning didn't quite work for us. But hey, we can... Okay, we got the round. Perfect. We got first round. Also, I know that I have, like, the forward punch, which is a launcher. But I'll be honest, I don't really know what kind of aerial options I really have. But you know what? Let's see. Okay. Sorry, did this thing just parry me? Did I just get parried by Justice? You know what? If nothing else, we didn't get perfect, and that's what matters. Okay, final round. Final round, and a bad start, but you know what? It's doable. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's a very good for us. That is fantastic for us. And I missed Ride for Lightning, but that's fine. Hopefully. As long as we don't get chipped to death. One more. No, I got chipped. I died of chip. I died of chip damage there. Can I super through that? I imagine I can't. But what if I could, though? I might try it. Like, next time I have the meter, I might go for it. Like, next time a situation arises... Oh, no. Okay, that could have gone worse, all things considered. I say that, I'm still getting absolutely just destroyed here. But yeah, I know that I've seen other, like, bosses in the series we talked about as, kind of problems. Okay, we won. Another round. Very nice. Like, I remember seeing people talking about, I think it was Eno, I don't know how it's meant to be pronounced. I forget which one it is. I think it might be in XX. I'll be honest, I don't really know which game is which for a lot of them. Like, I know there's like XX, XX, Accent Core, and then there's Accent Core R or something. Like, I know that there's a lot of them. Okay, let's... Okay, that was a lot. I jumped right into it. And I got stunned. Yeah, I got hit by it the first time and got stunned, and then the second time they just could... Yeah. The first one stunned and just let them straight in for the second use. Fortunately, that heavy slash does so much damage when it hits clean. Okay, clean. Nice, we get the loop. We get the loop again. Okay, we get chipped, but that should be okay. We get chipped again. Should be okay. We got chipped again. Okay, perfect! We finished them off with Ride for Lightning. Fantastic. Okay, we win. Nice. I think that was like 12 continues total or something. I can't believe it. I've been defeated again. And that's right. Evil has no place in this world. Evil? How dare you call me evil? I fight for my own existence, no more and no less. That can't be your reason for waging war on humans. Look at my body. I was created by humans to kill humans. I'm a weapon. Yet the same humans that created me never thought about my mind, or soul. Well, I'd have been used as a tool, and if I'd refused, I'd have been dismantled. Ask yourself, can you truly blame me? I was born into this world as a slave, and now you're here to destroy me. I know humans loathe me violently, and always will. I could do nothing but live on if I know of a reason than to scorn my creators. But what do you think I've been living for? My duty, my assigned role. I was created to kill, and so I do. It's justice. That's a delusion. What God ordains and wishes for, the order of the world, that is justice. If anyone attempts to deprive the world from its freedom, I'll defeat them all. I see. You should meet the man who created me. I wonder if your unwavering faith in justice would continue if you did. Who is that? My time to depart from this world has come. But remember well, young knight, even if I die, the gears will not, as long as that man still lives. And so, with a rattling chuckle, the ultimate gear breathed his last. No, you can't die yet. Wasn't I doing the right thing? So, from Guilty Gear 1, Kai is immediately put into a thing of just like, is he doing the right thing? Just like, immediately having to question like everything about what the Holy Order taught him, basically. But, with that, we've now finished Guilty Gear, and I can put the little thing and be like, hey, who did we lose to? How many times did we lose to them? And I guess I should also note how many times I got destroyed by them. The most losses was definitely Justice. I got instant killed by Potemkin twice. I got instant killed by Chip twice, I think. So I think we were probably at like 11 or 12 losses total, and then 4 instant kill losses. But we can also add the little thing to be like, hey, how did we do against other fighting games? I would say this falls in the kind of, I still feel like this is like pretty low on the list in terms of losses. It's nowhere near Street Fighter 2, I know that for certain. I feel like it's probably roughly around about the level of the other ones I've done this week. Maybe a little harder. But with that, yeah, we can now update the little thing, and tomorrow will be the final stop on our like road to Evo thing that we'll be doing. And also, by the time that video goes up, pools will have started at Evo. So as always, so everyone who's going, if you're just going to watch, I hope you have a great time. If you're going to compete, I wish you the best of luck. And if you're watching this after Evo, I hope we had some really good announcements. I hope the tournaments were as hype as they always are. And I hope you had a great time. Because, well, Evo is always just fun. Like, I think I've said this in like almost every video I've done so far this week. But like, it's always so fun to watch, and I do really want to go to it one year. But anyway, with that, I am going to end off today's episode here and just kind of ramble as the credits keep going. Because I don't know how long these credits are, so this could take a little while. But it's the sound stuff, and that's usually near the end. But yeah, that was Guilty Gear 1. So, sorry, Guilty Gear The Missing Link, which I believe is the original entry in the series. And honestly, I obviously didn't give it the best showing because I don't really know how to play Guilty Gear. I don't really know like all the in-depth systems and everything. But like, I had a lot of fun playing it. It still looks pretty good. It still sounds really good. And yeah, it was the start for a series that is, well, as of right now with Strive, is like, it's kind of like really up there. It's like, I feel like with Strive, it went from being one of those series that was like, it kind of had its fan base, but it really picked up with Strive. But with that, I'm going to end off today's episode here. As always, feel free to leave a comment or click any of the buttons down below if you feel so inclined, and I will hopefully see you all tomorrow for the final video, the final episode of Arcade Assault on our way up to Evo. So I'll hopefully see you all for that tomorrow. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.